Hi, everybody. Good Friday night to you, and welcome to VypeFortBend.com coverage of playoff basketball. The Dulles Lady Vikings in an underdog role, taking on the very impressive Summer Creek Bulldogs in the Region 3-6A semifinal. The winner to play Pearland tomorrow afternoon for the right to go to San Antonio and be a part of the state's Final Four. I'm Roger Smith. So glad that you are with us, and we're going to set it up for you on the Countdown to Tip-Off show. Although we're going to do things a little bit differently. Typically, we interview at least one coach and sometimes both coaches. But this time, we're going to do something that, well, frankly, did not work at all last night, as the Hightower boys were taking on Big Bad Beaumont United. And the Hurricanes played a great first half, and it was close all the way until the third quarter when Beaumont United pulled away. But what we did, trying to just create that special vibe of the underdog playing the game of its life and pulling off the big upset, we played a couple of clips during the Countdown to Tip-Off show from the movie Miracle, where Kurt Russell played head coach Herb Brooks during the 1980 Winter Olympics in Lake Placid, when the United States beat the Soviet Union and then went on to win the gold medal. Anyway, we're going to interview a special guest. That's Chancellor Johnson of Local 2 Sports. He's a local guy. He knows all about high school sports. He cares about it as much as you and I do. And that's saying something. So here we are with our coverage of Dulles against Summer Creek in the girls' Region 3-6A semifinals. Tonight's exclusive coverage on VypeFortBend.com of the Dulles Vikings in the basketball playoffs is brought to you by Xfinity, the future of awesome. By First Tire and Auto, 4 great Fort Bend County locations where you can get the best prices on tires and the very best service. Anything your vehicle needs to run at its very best, and all 4 of those locations, including Katy Cinco Ranch, are open Monday through Saturday. Visit FirstTireandAuto.com. By Archer Volkswagen, open since 1956 and ready to serve you. Archer Volkswagen is on Highway 59 South, just inside the Sam Houston Tollway, and you will feel like family at Archer Volkswagen. And by the Needville Insurance Agency. Put hundreds of dollars back in your pocket when Bradley Stavanaugh and the Needville Insurance Agency team shop, well, all those insurance carriers, and they will find the very lowest premium for you. You don't even have to leave your house to get it done. Call Bradley Stavanaugh, and he will save your money on your car insurance or your home insurance or both. The number is 979-793-7411, or go to needvilleinsurance.com. We'll come right back and bring you the Countdown to Tip-Off show. I can promise you it'll be entertaining, and I can promise you the Dulles Lady Vikings are going to do everything they can to take out this very impressive Summer Creek team that is 33-2 and ranked second in the state in Class 6A. I'm Roger Smith. So glad you're with us. We'll be right back.
My Friday nights usually spent out, but since my friends got Xfinity Internet, Friday nights in are where it's at. Because Xfinity has Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power a house full of connected devices all at once. We got our shows streaming, playlists bumping, and games galore. That's gig speed Wi-Fi for every great night in. Can your internet do that? Come on, y'all. The coasters aren't just for decoration.
Now through March 7th, ask how to get a special offer of $200 back when you get gig speed internet. Or get started with Xfinity Internet for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Restrictions apply. New Connect 50 megabits per second internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and Xfi gateway. Actual speeds vary.
Great moments are born from great opportunity. And that's what you have here tonight, boys. That's what you've earned here tonight. One game. If we played them 10 times, they might win 9. But not this game. Not tonight.
First Tire and Auto loves supporting school and youth sports programs. First Tire and Auto loves their customers. First Tire and Auto wants you to love your vehicle all month long. Up to $75 off repairs and up to $50 in savings on tires. Love heading to the website firsttireandauto.com and claim your savings. Make your appointments today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. Love firsttireandauto.com.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Welcome to the Countdown to Tip-Off show. It's the Region 3 6A semifinal between the favorites from Summer Creek and your Dulles Lady Vikings. And we're going to do our Countdown to Tip-Off show a little bit differently and talk to Chancellor Johnson, the newest member of the Local 2 sports team with Randy McElvoy. And we thank you so much for joining us, first of all. And what's it been like? I guess you've been doing this for a little over a month, am I right?
Yes, sir, that sounds about right. You know, I'm from the Houston area, so I'm really excited to be back home. Grew up in Pearland. I was with the Dawson. I played basketball, so I remember you guys with Vype covering us at the time. I like to say I think we were underranked at the time, but you know, it's always great to be back home and great covering the hometown teams.
You know, one thing that was amazing, of course, we specialize on Fort Bend County, and I realize you got to do all of Greater Houston, and I really appreciate KPRC Local 2. You do a great job with the local sports, and you don't just save it for special occasions. And I really appreciate that. I noticed the first interview I ever saw you do with Local 2 was with another guy named Chancellor. Chancellor White of Foster. What are the odds?
You know, that was so much fun. It's funny enough, that was my very first story. My first day on the job, they sent me out there. I've only met one other Chancellor in my life, so he was the second one. So, and it just turned out that he is a bucket, one of the best high school players in our area. But that was a lot of fun there. And that's a great thing about Houston coming back home. Obviously, you have a bunch of professional teams, but the high school talent is so great here. So that's why I'm such a big fan about coming home and getting a chance to cover them.
Well, it's great when we have someone who does care about what happens here. I mean, you know, I've been living in the Houston area long enough. There are a few sports anchors. It seems like this was just a little stepping stone to get to New York or some other place. But we really appreciate those who are invested, and they know how important high school sports are to folks around here. So we've got one of those games. I know you don't know that much about Summer Creek. You know what I know. They're 33-2. They're ranked second in the state, and they've just been killing everyone. So you think Dulles has a chance tonight?
Well, you know what? One thing that I can say is I did get a chance to cover Summer Creek not too long ago. Got a chance to cover Caitlin Duhan, and she is an awesome player. She's got a lot of offers coming in. But I got a chance to see their last game where they won by a pretty good margin. But Summer Creek is pretty much loaded. But, you know, Dulles obviously is a playoff game. Anything can happen, but I do like Summer Creek's chances tonight.
Yeah, well, it is going to take a Herculean effort, and we're coming off one where I covered Hightower trying to take out Beaumont United. They did great for a half. They really did, until there were about a minute and a half left in the second quarter. It was still a tie game. But then eventually it became kind of one of those boat race games. And so Beaumont United won. And what I'm hoping very much is that Beaumont United will meet the Marshall Buffs in the Region 3 6A boys final. That would be a week from tonight. That would be awesome. But I'm pretty sure Beaumont United will be there, and Marshall has a chance to do that. Anything else, any observations on high school sports before we let you go as we get ready for Dulles against Summer Creek girls?
You know what, just like I said, I'm super excited just to be back here and having the opportunity so far. You know, at KPRC2 we have our Athlete of the Week, and each week is somebody different. As I mentioned, Caitlin Duhan was one for us, but that's a great way for me coming back home to my hometown of Houston, Texas, to get immersed once again to the community and check on the athletes. So I'm super excited. You'll be seeing me around. We'll produce a bunch of content, and we'll have a lot of fun while doing so.
All right, that is Chancellor Johnson of Local 2 Sports, and just so you know, we're kind of interspersing the Countdown to Tip-Off show with a couple of scenes from Miracle, the movie where Kurt Russell is making the speech to the hockey team. The only thing that we need to change is he says, great moments are born from great opportunity. And that's what you have here tonight, boys, except it's girls.
And Dallas will need that tonight.
Okay. All right. Very much. We thank you, Chancellor Johnson. Maybe we'll tug on your sleeve again, and maybe you can do another talk with us. Thanks a lot.
No problem, man. Sounds good. Thanks, man.
We'll continue with a countdown to tip-off show here on VypeFortBend.com. Glad you're with us from the magnificent Merrill Center in Katy. I'm Roger Smith, and hopefully the Dulles girls are about to play the game of our lives. Their lives. Everybody's lives. We'll be back.
Hello, I'm Gary Horn with Horn Solutions. We agree with energy analysts that the energy market has stabilized. We anticipate significant merger and acquisition activity. Good resources are scarce. Horn Solutions is positioned to assist you in accounting, finance, IT, and supply chain. Our staff can assist you with outsourcing, or we can supply you with resources to join your staff. Visit hornsolutions.net for details.
Gary Horn is a highly successful businessman who has made a huge impact in people's lives, and he loves what he does for a living. That's a big reason why Gary Horn and Horn Solutions support Get a Great Gig. Get a Great Gig is a free job search consultation service that will help you find a job you love, whether it's to make more money or get personal fulfillment in the career of your choice. Email them at getagreatgig@gmail.com or on Twitter at getgreatgigs.
This is your time. Now go out there and take it.
I'll never forget the day I decided to go out for the football team. Mr. Banks, the JV football coach and my history teacher, asked me to stay after class. I thought I was in trouble. He said, "Hey, Darius, have you thought about going out for football? I think you'd be great." Fact is, I never played football. Fact is, I never had anyone tell me I'd be great at something. So, with no experience at all, I signed up. And a week later, I padded up and was running drills on the field. I never was great, but playing high school sports was one of the greatest experiences of my life. I was accepted by my teammates, and I learned that when someone believes in you, you can believe in yourself.
Encourage a student you know to take part in a high school sport. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Big crowd on hand here at the luxurious Leonard Merrill Center in Katy. In the first game, the first semifinal tonight, the hometown Seven Lakes Spartans girls were taken out by Pearland. So the winner of our game between Dulles and Summer Creek will meet Pearland tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m. As we go through our broadcast tonight, we are going to give you updates on boys' games that are of import and concern to folks in Fort Bend County. Early reports that the Marshall Buffs are trailing Crosby. We'll have numbers on that soon. And the Clements Rangers are on top. in their game tonight against Cy-Fair. We'll give you the starting lineups here in just a moment for Summer Creek and for your Dulles Lady Vikings. For Chelsea Dixon's Summer Creek Bulldogs, starting Torin Dieterville, Caitlin Duhan, Tiana Rhodes, Vivian Pierre, and Anna Lynn Murphy. Now let's listen to the introductions of the Dulles Lady Vikings. Dulles 27-6. Alima Diop. She has been very impressive with her shot blocking and rebounding for the Dulles Lady Vikings. Of course, they have not played teams quite as tough as what they're going to be tonight. Day Powell, one of several seniors on this team. She can block shots. She can shoot from the outside. She can drive to the hoop and score in a lot of different ways. Nia Threet can do all those things herself, although not quite as much rebounding and shot blocking. Jakaya Thompson, she is a specialist at stealing the ball in the open court. And Peyton Overton rounds out the starting lineup for the Dulles Lady Vikings. Diop, Powell, Threet, Thompson, and Overton. It's always great to be here inside the Merrill Center, one of the great facilities where we get to broadcast, and you know, there's a lot more information that's readily available that I can pass on to you to help you understand what's going on. By the way, I got James Williams of Marshall. He, of course, is the football coach, but he's letting us know that 22-22 is the score in the middle of the second quarter as Marshall is taking on Crosby. And you know what? Marshall owes Crosby for what happened in the 2020 football playoffs. Even though I think it actually occurred during calendar year 2021 because, you know, it was so funky and everything. Caitlin Duhan jumping center against Alima Diop as the Vikings, the home team, wearing white, going right to left, and they control the tap. Peyton Overton sends it to Diop, goes up with a two-hand catch. Jakaya Thompson kicks it back out in the left corner, and it's out of the reach of Nia Threet. Just a miscalculation on where she thought Nia was going to be standing. So the first turnover of the game is by the Dulles Lady Vikings, and here comes Summer Creek. Torin Dieterville often working the point guard. She gets it to Duhan, now inside, underneath, and Duhan scores from in close. A big swipe attempted a block by Day Powell, but she could not get a hand on it. Now Threet dribbling into the forecourt. Jakaya Thompson passes up the three, gets it to Powell, top of the key, now left corner three. Peyton Overton, good! And Dulles on top 3-2. Overton pressing in the backcourt on Anna Lynn Murphy. And there is a drive toward the baseline, and Duhan lost it out of bounds. She touched it last. And Dulles will get it back, leading 3-2. In a game against a heavily favored opponent, you just don't want to get way down early. Now Summer Creek with some not exactly intense full court press. And Nia Threet gets it across the timeline. Now she drives through the free throw circle, and she has her pocket picked as she goes through. Here comes a 3-on-1. And it goes back to Torin Dieterville, and her layup is good, and Summer Creek is back on top, 4-3. Dulles quickly down the floor. Threet beats everyone. Layup good. Now you see that Jorin Ross, she can run the floor very well, but Nia Threet is super fast, maybe even the fastest player on the floor. Anna Lynn Murphy driving around on Overton, gets a pick, and Diop swats the ball. I think they're going to get her for a foul. Alima Diop, usually with her shot blocking style, doesn't go straight up with the hands. I mean, she likes to come down on the ball, and sometimes she comes down on the arm of the shooter. So at the line is Anna Lynn Murphy. First free throw is good. She'll get one more. Summer Creek wearing the road black uniforms with dogs in gray letters, DAWGS, across the back of the shoulders. And you've got maroon numbers outlined in gold. And Summer Creek in gold letters outlined in maroon. Second free throw was good. It is 6-5. Now Dulles trailing by 1. There goes Threet. Little jump stop move. She puts it up. It rolls off. And it's no good, but she's going to get 2 foul shots. And it is the big. Actually, it's Caitlin Duhan. I thought for a moment they were going to call it on Jorin Ross. Threet takes that deep knee bend, and her first free throw is good. She's a good player to have at the line when free throws count. And in a game like this, you want to start making them with regularity from the very beginning, and she hits them both. Good job, Naya. Quickly down the floor. Here come the Bulldogs. Torin Dieterville into the forecourt, and it's a beautiful move by Caitlin Duhan. She's really gifted, a little dipsy-do move, and we have a foul in the backcourt. I think that's good for Dulles because Anna Lynn Murphy is called for it, and I was afraid they were going to call Threet for a travel. Now, that's just an inbounding of the ball. Threet into the forecourt. She's guarded by Dieterville. Gets the ball to Day Powell, and she's trying to move around Duhan. Easier said than done. Now she hands the ball to Overton, and Duhan takes over guarding Overton as she drives right through everybody, and the layup is good. Dulles on top 9-8. And now they get Overton for a foul in the backcourt, and Anna Lynn Murphy hits the floor hard. And now the inbounds pass. It's off the hands of Anna Lynn Murphy, and Peyton Overton runs it down. A steal for the Lady Vikings. Overton into the forecourt, gets it to Day Powell with the big bun of hair on top of the head. Threet inside the free throw lane, cannot get the shot off. Now Thompson drives the baseline. Diop looked like she was fouled. Somehow Threet gets her hands on the ball, throws it back, and it is taken away by Summer Creek. And quickly down the floor, Duhan ahead of everyone, and her layup is good. Summer Creek is back on top, 10-9. 5 minutes to go in this first quarter. We've had a lot of action already. Threet driving the baseline, runs out of room. Now inside, tip to Overton, a little floater. She left it short. And it's the rebound to Summer Creek, and they get down the floor ahead of everyone. And a beautiful block. Jakaya Thompson swatting it away from Torin Dieterville. You know, I think I misnamed one of the starters. I don't think that Vivian Pierre is one of the starters, so sorry about that. So it's Dieterville, Duhan, Rhodes, Murphy, and Ross. And the first free throw no good by Dieterville. Summer Creek up 10-9. And now we just had substitution, I think. Yeah, we do. Samaria Pinckney is in for the Dulles Vikings. Second free throw is good. It's 11-9 Summer Creek. Dulles will bring it up. Only one defender in the backcourt, so it's going to be no problem for Powell and Threet to get it ahead. Into Thompson along the baseline. She is tied up. It's a jump ball, and the arrow favors Summer Creek. And some of the Summer Creek fans are attempting to help the officials. That's nice of them. So it's Summer Creek in the forecourt, and Duhan a long three, left it way short, and a slap attempt, and somehow it's run down by Summer Creek. Jorin Ross ended up with the ball. And I realized that after a shot, you can't really get called for an over and back if the rebound bounces off someone's hands into the backcourt. Murphy looking for a three. Now into the game, Janiyah Murphy. And a shot missed from the top of the key, and Dulles gets the rebound. Here come the Lady Vikings. Janiyah Murphy is on the floor along with Anna Lynn Murphy. And a pass thrown away by Dulles. Threet was trying to get it to Powell to her left. And with the quickness that these Summer Creek defenders have, you tend to throw the ball in a direction away from the defender more than you ordinarily would. And that has led to 2 unforced turnovers by the Vikings. Overton with a steal inside the paint. Goes up with 2 hands and picks off the pass. Now she gets it into the forecourt. Duhan is guarding her, and Duhan steals it away. It's 2-on-1. Powell, the last one back, and she, rather than committing a foul, lets Duhan go. I think that was a good decision. But it's a great start for Summer Creek, but not one that the Lady Vikings can't overcome. It's 13-9. We'll be back on VikeFortBend.com. Less than 3.5 to go in the first.
First Tire and Auto loves supporting school and youth sports programs. First Tire and Auto loves their customers. First Tire and Auto wants you to love your vehicle all month long. Up to $75 off repairs and up to $50 in savings on tires. Love heading to the website firsttireandauto.com and claim your savings. Make your appointments today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. Love firsttireandauto.com.
It's halftime at the boys Class 5A second round game. The Marshall Buffs leading Crosby 36-30 at Del Mar Fieldhouse. Thank you, head coach James Williams of the football team. Clements Rangers have won 52-50. Congratulations to them. Okay, back to this game. Nia Threet in the forecourt, splits a double team, drives into the paint, and the layup as she leaves it for Jakaya Thompson. Scores to make it 13-11. Here comes Summer Creek leading by 2. Anna Lynn Murphy, running point guard. She's between the rings, throws a long pass into the left corner to her sister Zanaya. And now underneath, and the ball tipped out of bounds. Unfortunately, it grazed the fingertips of Dulles post player Samaria Pinckney, who now comes out. Diop is back in. So it was a near steal by Pinckney, but the pass just a bit too tall. Summer Creek to inbound underneath the baseline. Top of the key, and they get it into Allison Reese, who has entered the game. Now she sends it over on the right side for Dieterville. Underneath, and a ball rolls out. Put back try up, no good. Second put back try is good. Jorin Ross dominating on the offensive boards. 2 missed shots, but 2 offensive rebounds, and she got the layup to go. Powell throws it to Threet in the front court. She drives near the top of the key, slipped a little bit. Back to Powell, fakes the 3, drives in, and the ball is picked off. Here comes the quick down the floor. It is Murphy putting it up, and Thompson fouled Janiyah Murphy on her way to the hoop. It's 15-11, Summer Creek on top. And about to go to the line. I see Pinckney is right in front of the scorer's table, and she's going to come in. She just went out, and now she's going to come back in. Janiyah Murphy, first free throw, good. And the officials say that you can come in. And they say that to not only Pinckney, whom we already mentioned, and Kaylee Johnson. One more free throw coming for Janiyah Murphy. Spins the ball in the air and good. 17-11, Summer Creek leads Dulles. Threet down the far sideline, gets it into the forecourt. She's guarded by Vivian Pierre. Inside, another steal by Summer Creek. Jorin Ross picks it off and quickly ahead to Janiyah Murphy and throws it underneath and finds Allison Reese for the layup. A pinpoint pass from about 25 feet away. Dulles had good defense, but it was just a perfect pass. And the ball is poked away by Summer Creek. They don't get the steal, but Dulles is going to have to hurry and get it across the timeline. Poking it away was Allison Reese. Day Powell looking. Finally gets it in, and it's to Overton. They get a fresh 10 to get it across, and they do. Threet far sideline, near the corner, meets a double team. Looking for Powell, and gets it to her, but near the midcourt circle, she pushes the defender down, gets away with it, and Powell goes to the rack, and she draws a foul. Good job, Day. Janiyah Murphy just went splat as Day pushed her away with the offhand. And no call made. And you need a few breaks if you're the underdog. Day Powell steps back from the free throw line, then steps up to it. Taking her time, and the first free throw is good. If Dulles can pull off the upset win tonight, they will be here for a 1 o'clock game tomorrow, and it'll be against Pearland. Powell hits both of them. And Dulles trails 19-13. Jada Woods is on the floor now for Summer Creek. Boy, they use a lot of players. I think they've used 10 already. There goes Janiah Murphy. Jump stop move, puts it up, no good. Rebound comes down to Overton. Look out in the backcourt there, Peyton. She gets into the forecourt, underneath looking for Pinckney and throws it away. Oh my goodness. You just have to be so precise with your passing against Summer Creek. Sometimes you tend to hurry passes in addition to changing the angle on your passes slightly, as I mentioned earlier. Summer Creek into the forecourt. Now deep into the left corner and an unforced error. Janiah Murphy just drops a pass. So Dulles gets it back, trailing 19-13. We have a whistle. And yet another substitute. Michael White comes in for Summer Creek. Head coach Chelsea Dixon. She wants to make sure nobody gets tired. There goes Threet into the forecourt. Zigging and zagging, and she's tripped. No foul called. Ball loose. Pinckney fighting for it. Now it is Kaylee Johnson who gets it. Gets it to Pinckney. Trapped in the right corner. She lost the basketball, and it's stolen away by Allison Reese. Streaking to the hoop. Hesitation, gets a head fake, gets her free into the hoop with 34 seconds to go in the quarter. It's 21-13. There goes Threet diagonally across the midcourt circle. Now she's backing up, 26 seconds to go. Spin move, trying to get away from Michael White. Now gets it to Kaylee Johnson. They'll bleed off a little bit of time. Vivian Pierre on Johnson, who kills her dribble. Hands to Threet. And a reach-in foul on Michael White. She's been in the game about half a minute and gets a foul. But this will not be a shooting foul. Overton to throw it in along the sideline. Hey, isn't that great win? Great news about the Clements Rangers. They defeat Cy-Fair, so they are into the round of 32. All right, ball inbounds, 10 seconds left. Day Powell with the ball, moving to her right, trying to get free. Peyton Overton a long way from the hoop. 5 seconds, got to shoot it soon. There goes Peyton toward the hoop. She puts it up and off the glass for two. And that's how the first quarter ends. Dulles in hailing distance, trailing 21-15. This is VipeFortBend.com. We'll be back.
My Friday nights usually spent out. But since my friends got Xfinity Internet, Friday nights in are where it's at. Because Xfinity has Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power a house full of connected devices all at once. We got our show streaming, playlists bumping, and games galore. That's gig speed Wi-Fi for every great night in. Can your internet do that? Come on, y'all. The coasters aren't just for decoration.
Now through March 7th, ask how to get a special offer of $200 back when you get gig speed internet. Or get started with Xfinity Internet for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Restrictions apply. New Connect 50 megabits per second internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and Xfi gateway. Actual speeds vary.
After one quarter, Peyton Overton leads the Dulles Lady Vikings with 7 points. And, you know, Summer Creek does so much substituting that Allison Reese has 4 points, but I'm pretty sure she's not leading the team. But that's the only number available to me at present. But Peyton Overton, leading scorer for the Dulles Lady Vikings. Dulles does not have a very long bench. Summer Creek can rotate players in and out of there all the time. Overton to throw it in, gets it to Powell in the backcourt. As we start the second quarter, 21-15. Summer Creek on top. Day Powell moves in, now moves out. Side-to-side dribble into the far sideline. She's between the rings, hands it to Threet. Threet, a pass to Diop, drives the baseline. Thompson tried to shoot a three from the left, but didn't get the shot off clean. Now Threet shoots a three, right wing, no good. Diop had the rebound, now Overton gets it, and Jakaya Thompson is fouled. She'll go up, and I think she might shoot 3 free throws. Yes, she will. See who they call that foul on. I believe it's Torrin Dieterville. First free throw good by Jakaya Thompson. And now we're waiting on substitutions. Jada Woods waiting to come in for Summer Creek. One substitution, rather. Or now she sits down. I don't think she's coming in. 21-16 after that first free throw. Second one good. As we said, she gets 3 free throws for getting fouled in the act of shooting a three. And the third one is good. She made all 3. Good job, Thompson. 21-18. It's a one-possession game. 7.5 minutes to go in the half. Here comes Summer Creek. Annalyn Murphy sends it over on the right side to Dieterville, guarded by Threet. Now they get it to the top of the key in Tiana Rhodes, and they work it around. Going through the perimeter, Dieterville, long three, short, no good. Rebound comes down to Rhodes. She gets her shot swatted away by Diop. And it goes out of bounds, so Summer Creek will keep it. But Diop still blocking shots. She's been doing it throughout the postseason. And a quick inbounds pass and a cheap foul called. That's unfortunate. Jaren Ross, tallest player in this game, went up strong. But it was actually Duhan who was trying to catch the inbounds pass, and it looked like a Dulles player was just going straight up going for the ball, but there was a slight collision, and Duhan goes to the line, hits the first one. She'll get one more as Pinckney comes in, and Diop takes a rest. Alima Diop. Both free throws good by Duhan. It's 23-18. Dulles being careful as they bring it up. There goes Threet. Quickly to Thompson. Holds the ball overhead. Now starts the dribble drive to the baseline. Runs out of room. Now gets it to Threet. Launches the three. Back iron, no good. Rebound, and it's Duhan who grabs it. Splits 2 defenders and quickly down the floor. And Peyton Overton grabbed her arm as she tried to speed down the floor, still dribbling. And as long as Dulles doesn't get into foul trouble, every once in a while, an occasional foul like that to prevent a breakaway is not a bad idea. You just don't want to get too many. That's just the first foul on Overton. Now Summer Creek with the ball. Long cross-court pass. And it's Murphy, Annalyn Murphy. Her shot is no good. Dulles comes away with a rebound. Threet almost double dribbled, and then she traveled. And she's smiling an embarrassed smile, so she knows that the call was appropriate. Annalyn Murphy walking it up. 2-3 zone by the Dulles defense. Duhan inside, and it's Day Powell poking it away. Quickly ahead to Thompson. She goes to the rack, off the glass, no good. One and done. Oh my goodness, rebound by Rhodes. Quickly ahead, look out. And it's Jaren Ross, who runs the floor so well for a big. And she got ahead and scored to make it 25-18. Overton and Threet in the backcourt. Now ahead to Powell. Gets it back to Threet as they kind of retreat a little bit. Threet into the free throw circle. Lays it off for Pinckney. Oh, she dropped a beautiful dime there. And that gets Dulles within 25-20. Annalyn Murphy walking it up. Thompson meets her near midcourt. Duhan in the left corner says, okay, I'll take the shot. In and out, no good. Rebound to Ross. And she drives around her defender, Pinckney, and scores. So agile for being such a dominant post player. Day Powell moving into the forecourt. Tiana Rhodes picking her up there. Hands the ball to Threet. Around the horn she dribbles. Still going near the right corner. Gets it inside to Powell. Fake the two. Backed up. Still dribbling. Now kills your dribble. And a pass to Overton. Almost poked away, but Overton recovers it. Now it is Threet. Looking for a pick over on the right wing. She's a long way from the hoop. Gets that pick, top of the key. Inside, give and go to Pinckney. The pick and roll does not work. Stolen away by Summer Creek. And quickly ahead, Anna Lynn Murphy. The layup is good. It's 29-20. Biggest lead for Summer Creek, and Dulles needs to talk it over. We'll be back on VypeFortBend.com.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
What does the 50th anniversary of Title IX mean? It means I'm valued, I'm empowered, I can do anything. It means I'll pave the way for every girl who plays high school sports in the future, just like every female student, coach, official, and administrator blazed the trail for me, because every student deserves the opportunity to play. Encourage girls you know to participate in Texas high school sports.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Don't miss the Girls UIL Basketball State Championship starting Thursday, March 3rd at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. Ticket information and more can be found at uiltexas.org. Dulles with a basketball. Overton driving inside and tried to throw it into Taylor Gerard, the sophomore post. Just came into the game, but it got away from her, and now Summer Creek has it back, already leading 29-20. The Bulldogs going to take their time. 4:15 to go in the first half. They're up 29-20. 6 fouls committed by Dulles. One more, and Summer Creek will be in the bonus. Inside to Ross. Gets her defender in the air. Overton had to be careful. Now the steal, and a shot blocked by Dulles, but a rebound, a putback, no good, and Gerard grabs the rebound. He almost gave away an easy two. There goes Day Powell driving in through the paint. Tries to lay it up from the left side, and Ross blocks the shot. Day wanted a foul call, but as you can tell, the dog pound behind me is very excited. Peyton Overton to Threet. Jumps up to receive the pass. Now she's near the top of the key. Drives around, puts up a wild shot, and I think she drew the foul of Tiana Rhodes. Actually, it's a foul on Duhan, and if you're Dulles, that's not bad news. 2 fouls on Duhan. 3:43 to go, and the first free throw by Threet is good. That gets Dulles within 10, 31-21. Another substitution, Vivian Pierre coming in for Summer Creek, and they sit Duhan down with those 2 fouls. Threet ready for the second one. It's good. 31-22. Dulles might want to make a little run here without Duhan on the floor. And a great attempt at a steal by Overton. Her first foot came down inbounds, but she couldn't get rid of the ball before her other foot came down beyond the boundary. But a great effort by Peyton. Right corner 3 on the way, short. Rebound, Overton. That shot was by Janiyah Murphy. There goes Thompson. She puts it up. It's no good. Fight for the rebound. Goes out of bounds, and it belongs to the Bulldogs. Against Summer Creek, possessions just end quickly, one way or the other. And way too often it's a turnover. They have such great coordinated defense in addition to their physical skills. Anna Lynn Murphy sends it inside to Ross. She goes up. Ball comes out of her hand and a foul is called. It's going to be on, let's see, Jakaya Thompson. And for Jakaya, oh my goodness, that's 3 fouls. Not good news. They're going to have to replace her soon, and Ross hits the first free throw. Got a substitution here, but it's actually Summer Creek. Jada Woods coming in, and Tiana Rhodes goes out. And now we have Diop come in. And Threet comes out. Thompson is still on the floor, and she has 3 fouls. Ross in and out with a free throw, and Powell grabs the rebound. Day meets a double team. Long pass to Thompson in the forecourt. Underneath Girard. Quick turnaround, and her shot spins out. And a save back to Girard. Her shot is partially blocked, and now they call Diop for a foul. It was just kind of an incidental collision with Vivian Pierre. Taylor Girard, no relation to Gil Girard, who starred in the movie Buck Rogers in the 25th Century. That was in the 70s. And Pierre is at the line. As I mentioned a few minutes ago, Dulles was 1 foul away from being in the bonus, and now even a non-shooting foul committed by Dulles when they are on defense will result in a 1-and-1. 3 minutes exactly to go in the half. First free throw no good, but Ross grabs the rebound. Pinckney battling her. Now they back it out of there. And another entry pass tipped and stolen away by Threet. Dulles has pretty good defense too. Threet, her pass is deflected, and somehow Dulles ends up with it. Pinckney shovels it to Overton. Now back out to Powell. She's between the rings. They'll reset the offense. Threet on the right wing, but inside the arc. Drives in, off the glass, no good. She draws a foul. She took it right at Ross. But the foul was not on Ross, it was Janiyah Murphy. It's 32-22, Dulles down by 10. Threet so good with the free throws. Why did I say that? Off the back iron, no good. But that's her first miss tonight. Threet with 6 points. Make it 7. Overton had 7 after 1 quarter, but she has not scored in this second period. Vivian Pierre moves it across the timeline, now gets the ball to Annalyn Murphy. She drives, lays it off for Janiyah. And sisters, it's the sister act, and it leads to points. 34-23, an 11-point game. And now heavy defense. Threet has it, backs up, looking for a 3, can't get the shot she wants, throws it to Pinckney, inside position on Ross. Ross slightly blocked the shot, and here comes Janiyah Murphy and lays it off for Jada Woods. Now back to Ross from the left elbow, doesn't want to shoot it, but 3 seconds called. A break for the Lady Vikings, but they'll have to inbound it along the baseline, and I think Summer Creek is going to ratchet up the pressure with 1:57 to go in the second. Overton dribbling right in front of us. Jada Woods on her. Now they get into the forecourt with Threet. She changes her direction, throws a pass that is off a Summer Creek hand out of bounds. But it is just amazing how quickly those Summer Creek hands get in the way in the passing lanes. Overton to throw in from the right corner along the sideline, not the baseline. Slaps the ball, gets it to Threet. And now there is a clean steal, and here's going to go Jada Woods all the way to the hoop for an easy layup. It's 36-23, biggest lead for Summer Creek. Day Powell working on Dieterville in the backcourt. Dribbles with the left hand, meets a double team, now backs out of there, still dribbling. Looking for Thompson. Thompson tries to get it back to her, and she does. Now Powell moving in, driving to the hoop, lays it off for Pinckney. She's hammered by Ross, no call. Ball goes out of bounds. Dulles will keep it, but the Vikings really think, and I agree with them, that should have been a foul call on Joren Ross. Into Thompson. Now back to Powell. Clean look at a 3, but she misses everything. Saved by Overton. into Pinckney, back out to Powell, now to Thompson, and the ball tipped away by Summer Creek. Janiah Murphy with another near steal. It went out of bounds, but she did touch it. And Overton, right by the sideline, looking, gets it into Pinckney. Pinckney turns around and shoots a 2 from the free throw line. It's no good. That's not really her shot. And rebound quickly by Ross. Here is Jada Woods looking inside for Ross. Ross making a move. She's so strong. She goes up, and no denying her there. 41 seconds left, and it's 38-23. Threet across the timeline. Zigging and zagging. Near the free throw circle, gets her defender in the air, puts up a 2. Actually, it was a pass to Overton, and she shoots from in close and draws a foul. Jada Woods fouling Peyton Overton. Two shots coming, but she's looking for her first points of the second quarter. Overton's first shot is good. 38-24. Duhan comes back in for the final 28 seconds of the period. She replaces Janiah Murphy. Peyton Overton waiting for the basketball. She's got one more free throw. No good. And Duhan the rebound. Summer Creek taking their time. I think they will play for the last shot. Over in the left corner, Duhan into Ross. Little turn, and she scores over Overton with a baby hook. Threet into the forecourt. 11 seconds to go. Meets a double team. Trying to get it to Powell. Trying to get it inside to Pinckney. Now it's stolen by Ross. Ross trying to get out of there. 3 seconds to go. Dulles gets it back. A three on the way at the buzzer, and she hits it. And that makes it 40-27 as we head to the break. We'll be back on VypeFortBend.com. Roger Smith with you. Tonight's exclusive VypeFortBend.com coverage of the Dulles Lady Vikings in the regional semifinals is brought to you by Xfinity, the future of awesome. By First Tire and Auto, 4 great Fort Bend County locations where you can get the very best services for tires, the best prices on tires, service on your car, anything your vehicle needs to run at its very best. And all 4 of those locations are open Monday through Saturday. Visit firsttireandauto.com. Dulles fans, the closest one to you is on Lexington Boulevard, just east or north of First Colony Mall. You know, on different side of highway, on the Dulles side of Highway 6. Anyway, by Archer Volkswagen. They're sponsoring us. They've been open since 1956, and they're ready to serve you. Archer Volkswagen is on Highway 59 South, just inside the Sam Houston Tollway. You will feel like family when you're at Archer Volkswagen. And by the Needville Insurance Agency. Put hundreds of dollars back in your pocket when Bradley Stavanaugh and the Needville Insurance Agency team shop all those insurance carriers, and they're going to find the very lowest premium for you, which is critical when you got teenage drivers in your home. Whether they are your children or your grandchildren, and you got other drivers who aren't driving yet, but they will be soon. You got to save money on the insurance. You don't even have to leave your house to do it. Bradley Stavanaugh and his team will save you money, not just on your car insurance, but also on your home insurance. Call them at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. We'll give you as many boys scores as we have when we return here on VypeFortBend.com. Our halftime score, Summer Creek 40 and your Dulles Lady Vikings 27.
Hello, I'm Gary Horn with Horn Solutions. We agree with energy analysts that the energy market has stabilized. We anticipate significant merger and acquisition activity. Good resources are scarce. Horn Solutions is positioned to assist you in accounting, finance, IT, and supply chain. Our staff can assist you with outsourcing, or we can supply you with resources to join your staff. Visit hornsolutions.net for details.
Gary Horn is a highly successful businessman who has made a huge impact in people's lives, and he loves what he does for a living. That's a big reason why Gary Horn and Horn Solutions support Get a Great Gig. Get a Great Gig is a free job search consultation service that will help you find a job you love, whether it's to make more money or get personal fulfillment in the career of your choice. Email them at getagreatgig@gmail.com or on Twitter at getgreatgigs.
My Friday nights usually spent out, but since my friends got Xfinity Internet, Friday nights in are where it's at. Because Xfinity has Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power a house full of connected devices all at once. We got our show streaming, playlists bumping, and games galore. That's gig speed Wi-Fi for every great night in. Can your internet do that? Come on, y'all. The coasters aren't just for decoration.
Now through March 7th, ask how to get a special offer of $200 back when you get gig speed internet. Or get started with Xfinity Internet for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Restrictions apply. New Connect 50 megabits per second internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and X-Fi gateway. Actual speeds vary.
First Tire and Auto loves supporting school and youth sports programs. First Tire and Auto loves their customers. First Tire and Auto wants you to love your vehicle all month long. Up to $75 off repairs and up to $50 in savings on tires. Love heading to the website firsttireandauto.com and claim your savings. Make your appointments today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. Love firsttireandauto.com.
Become a Vype insider today. Access breaking news in high school sports. Enjoy premium articles and exclusive coverage written by expert analysts, and watch exclusive videos, documentaries on programs in your area. It's only $2.99 a month if you subscribe for the monthly plan. If you go for the yearly plan, it rounds out to just $1.99 a month. It costs you only $24 a year to get all of your Vype news throughout the entire year. Subscribe today. What are you waiting for? It's less than a cup of coffee a month. Become a Vype insider. $2.99 a month, $23.99 for the whole year. Hey, it's Vype. We will see you at the games.
Back inside the luxurious Leonard Merrill Center in Katy. It's halftime, and the Dulles Lady Vikings trying to extend their season, but they're down by 13 to the number 2 ranked Summer Creek Lady Bulldogs, 40-27. We'll be back after this message from the University Interscholastic League.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Texas. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Don't miss the girls' UIL basketball state championship starting Thursday, March 3rd at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. Ticket information and more can be found at uiltexas.org. So the story in the first half, first of all for Dulles, leading them in scoring is Nia Threet with 10, and she's leading the team in scoring because she beat the buzzer with a three-pointer. 10 points for Nia Threet, and Peyton Overton has 8. 7 of those came in the first period, only 1 point coming in the second. And it is Jorin Ross. She's the big for Summer Creek, and she is dominating underneath, showing great agility, dominating the offensive glass. She has 13 points, and it is 40. You know what? They're ahead by 13, and Ross has 13. 40-27 is the score. Well, I got good news and bad news from the boys' side. The Clements Rangers are winners tonight, 52-50 over Cy-Fair. And they are just sitting in the arena where they won that game, watching two teams play scouting because they will play the winner of the game that follows that. So that's good news. Clements Rangers still alive. They are in the round of 32 in the boys Class 6A playoffs. But the Marshall Buffs, a team I thought really was going to be capable of giving Beaumont United, fits, I don't think they're going to get there. They're not going to beat Crosby. They are down by 19 with 3 minutes to go. After 3 periods, Crosby was up, but by a margin of 9. You can overcome that, but P.J. Haggerty, the kid who was a freshman star at Ridgepoint, is now the straw that stirs the drink for Crosby. So Crosby knocks Marshall out of the 2020 football playoffs, and it looks like they're going to knock them out of the 2022 basketball playoffs. What a revolting development. Lemony Snicket's, what a series of unfortunate events. Now there's one other game that we want to get for you. The Elkins Knights are taking on Cy Creek, but we don't have a score on that one just yet. And I have a way, I think, that I can get a score on it. We'll step aside and be back. We'll resume this game in less than 2 minutes. We'll return on VypeFortBend.com.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stavanaugh with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live. We bring your teams to you.
So here we go with the final half of basketball, perhaps for the Dulles Lady Vikings. They've got to overcome a 13-point deficit against the number 2 team in the state, the 33-2 Summer Creek Bulldogs. Let's just take the basketball out there, throw it up, and see what happens. Actually, as you know, we don't throw it up at the start of the second half. We throw it up at the start of the game. And so the possession arrow favors Summer Creek. Of course it would. So we were hoping that we would be back here at the Merrill Center tomorrow for the regional final with the Dulles Lady Vikings in it against Pearland, but Summer Creek is threatening to just take all the drama out of the fourth quarter. Tiana Rhodes will throw it in for Summer Creek. What a magnificent group of seniors Dulles has, and if this is their last half of basketball, then I just can't say enough about what they have done for this great program. And also Christina Jamerson, head coach of the Lady Vikings. What a job she's done in her first year. They got farther than they did last year, and they beat Tompkins in the playoffs. That was some nice revenge. All right, Summer Creek with the basketball. Duhan in the right corner, sends it back to Annalyn Murphy. They whip it around. Now it's Ross inside the paint. Leaves it for Duhan, and a beautiful assist by Ross to Duhan. And for Duhan, let's see, we got 12 points on the board. Dede Powell into the forecourt. Shovels it to Pinckney. Back to Thompson. Jump stop back to Powell. Kind of open from three-point range, but she doesn't pull the trigger. Backs up. Now there's Overton. Drives in. Shoots too short. And the ball comes down to Tiana Rhodes. Quickly down the floor for the Bulldogs. Cross court to Duhan. Two-pointer off the glass. No good. Ross the rebound off the glass for 2. She's just unstoppable. Such a big presence in the paint. And that makes it 44-27. The lead is 17. That's the biggest advantage that Summer Creek has had. Threet, right elbow, a little Euro step off the glass. Naya cuts it to 15, 44-29. Christina Jamerson still coaching hard up off the bench. There's Annalyn Murphy. She gives the ball up to Duhan. Long cross-court pass back to Annalyn. Now Duhan has it back, launches the three, no good. But there's Annalyn for the rebound. It's a two-person possession, but that shot is missed, and Powell grabs the rebound for the Vikings. Look out, Annalyn trying to take it away from her. And Powell quickly ahead to Threet off her fingertips, and a save back to Pinckney. That was good luck for the Vikings. Threet fakes the three. They thought she traveled, and now there's a foul on Duhan. She ran into Thompson. Thompson having to play carefully. You know what? There was a mistake on the scoreboard, evidently. It said 3 fouls for Thompson at one point in the first half, but it says now that she has 2. So not quite such a dire situation with the fouls for Thompson. I suspected that was true when they didn't take her out. There goes Day Powell, draws contact. Annalyn Murphy, the incredulity on the face, the open mouth, can't believe she was called for it. Day Powell drawing the contact. Head coach Chelsea Dixon is letting the ref have it. One of the refs didn't think that was a foul either, and Powell hits the first free throw. Duhan comes out, Vivian Pierre comes in. Summer Creek, so good, so deep. They just shuttle people in and out of the ball game throughout. You can't wear them out. Tiana Rhodes brings it in after the second free throw was made by Day Powell, and it's 44-31. Torin Dieterville gets it into Rhodes, who kicks it back out to Vivian Pierre. Long cross-court pass. Now it's Rhodes back out to Pierre. They're in no hurry to take a shot, bleeding off some time. 5.5 minutes left in the third, and Dulles trailing by 13. Annalyn Murphy throws it into Rhodes, turns around, gets it to Ross, looking for a 3-second call, but it's not coming. Now it's Pierre in the left corner with the ball over her head. Now a long cross-court pass. Annalyn off the back iron, no good. And Dulles not aggressive enough and going for the rebound. Ross got it, and an easy layup as she dished to Annalyn Murphy. I don't know why Dulles wasn't just going after the basketball. It seems like they were backing away from Ross. There goes Threet, driving to the right corner, runs out of room, gets it to Overton, inside the arc. Thompson, left corner, passes up the three, now gives the ball to Powell. Dulles having to take more seconds than they want to find the preferred shot. Pinckney, two-pointer, the left-hander misses long, but Overton grabs the rebound and lays it in. The lead is back down to 13, 46-33. Annalyn Murphy bringing it up for Summer Creek. She's just stepping over the line and 4 feet into the forecourt, and then Thompson comes out to get her, and she throws the ball to Dieterville. And Threet got a hand on a pass thrown by Pierre, and it went out of bounds. Now you got Allison Reese coming in, and Dieterville going to the bench. Annalyn Murphy throws it in to Pierre. Pierre moving left, now right. Ball poked away by Powell, almost stolen by Thompson. Now a double team, and Overton takes it away. Peyton pushing into the forecourt, but they don't have the numbers, and it's poked away by Summer Creek. There is Ross. Quickly down to Annalyn Murphy, back to Ross, and oh my goodness, thing of beauty, give and go. Moving the ball so well. Oh my goodness, another basket to make it a 15-point game again. It's 48-33, timeout Dulles. We'll be back on VipeFortBend.com after this for Archer Volkswagen.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stavanaugh with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
Everything. We take care of you, so you can take care of business. Office Depot Office Max. Taking care of business.
We want to thank the folks at Office Depot in Sugar Land, Southwest Freeway at Williams Trace. They take care of business every day, so we can bring you Fort Bend County sports every week. And we've been bringing you 3 and even more games per week all year long. While we were away, the two teams exchanged 3-pointers. Peyton Overton hitting one for the Dulles Lady Vikings, but the deficit is still 15, 51-36, and now they call Day-Day Powell for carrying the basketball. Overton, by the way, with that 3-pointer has 13 points, and that leads the Vikings. Threet has 12. Summer Creek has a magnificent basketball team, and if they go on to win this game, 3 minutes left in the third, by the way, I hope they win it all. That would be fun to watch. I'll be rooting for them. Mia Thomas in the game for Summer Creek. She's free in the left corner. Ball is loose. Now she has it, fakes the three inside to Ross, and with the left hand she goes up. Jordan Ross, just unstoppable. And it's 53-36, 17-point margin, matches the biggest one that Summer Creek has had. There goes Threet. Fade away, 2, no good, 1 and done. Actually, Thompson grabs the rebound, and she's knocked to the floor by Ross. She will get 2 foul shots. Jakaya Thompson and the rest of her Dulles teammates still playing hard all the way. 2.5 minutes to go in the third. Thompson in and out with the first free throw. So if Summer Creek hangs on, they'll have a 1 o'clock start against Pearland. There will be a lot of maroon in the seats here at the Merrill Center. Thompson's second free throw is good. Lead is 16, 53-37. Powell picks up Jada Woods at the timeline. Now she meets a double team near the sideline and a travel on Summer Creek. Janiyah Murphy shuffled her feet a little bit before she launched a three. Threet to inbound the ball right in front of the Summer Creek bench. Gets it to Powell. Powell being shadowed by Janiyah Murphy. She gets it into forecourt. They just contest every shot, pass, and even dribble. Summer Creek so relentless. There goes Overton slashing to the hoop, and Ross swallows up the shot. Somehow Threet comes out of there with a loose ball, launches a three. It's off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound Summer Creek, they get it ahead, and one of the players went down. And now Threet ahead to Overton. Overton to Pinckney inside, and Ross blocked that shot. Oh, no, she didn't. A foul is called on Ross. And as you can tell, the Summer Creek fans don't like it. Pinckney will go to the line. You know, Pinckney's really tall, but next to Ross, she doesn't look tall. Samaria's first free throw is no good. And Pinckney missed both of them. Ross rebounds the second one. It's over in Class 5A boys second round. Crosby has defeated Marshall 90-77. 90-77 is the final. Thank you, James Williams, head coach of the Marshall Buffs football team. Here it is an 18-point lead, 55-37. Summer Creek just too strong for Dulles. Ross takes a seat and gets a big hand from the Summer Creek fans. J.D. Woods to throw it in. Mia Thomas and Woods are freshly into the lineup. Now Janiah Murphy has it, and Powell pokes it away. There goes Thompson down the middle of the floor. Meets a double team. Shot rolls out, no good. Rebound, Gerard puts it up too hard, no good, and it goes out of bounds. Last touched, I think, by Summer Creek. Yes, it's going to be Dulles basketball with 1:14 to go in the third. Overton will throw it in. High pass looking for Gerard, but Summer Creek comes up with it, and ahead of everyone is Jada Woods. Easy layup. It's a 20-point game, 57-37, and Day Powell gets it to Gerard. Gerard thought she was fouled, puts up a two. Now she gets the call. And I believe it's Jada Woods who grabbed her arm. The foul was indeed called on Jada Woods. She wears number 2, as does Taylor Gerard. Taylor's first free throw in and out. Michael White comes on for Summer Creek, and Jada Woods takes a rest. 3 out, and Kaylee Johnson in for Dulles. Less than a minute to go in the third. Gerard's second free throw is good. The lead is 19, 57-38. The Clements boys won over Cy-Fair tonight in the 6A playoffs. The Marshall boys are eliminated by Crosby in the 5A. In and out with a three-pointer. And Taylor Gerard, as she tried to secure the rebound, the ball came out of her hands and bounced off the baseline. So Summer Creek gets it right back, leading by 18. Pinckney comes in for Gerard. So for Dulles, it's Overton, Thompson, Powell, Pinckney, and Johnson. 3 from the left corner is good. Michael White. And now a steal of the inbounds pass and a layup by Mia Thomas. It's an avalanche of points. Day Powell into the forecourt. And a cross-court pass intended for Overton gets away. You know, if this was a boxing match, you'd throw in the towel. Summer Creek just too tough. 62-38. And Michael White in the backcourt gets it ahead to Tiana Rhodes. Back to White in the left corner. Draws a double team. Now top of the key. Janiah Murphy doesn't shoot, but then there's a backdoor layup attempt. Allison Reese missed, and the quarter ends. Dulles is probably glad that it did. We'll be back on VypeFortBend.com.
My Friday nights usually spent out. But since my friends got Xfinity Internet, Friday nights in are where it's at. Because Xfinity has Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power a house full of connected devices all at once. We got our shows streaming, playlists bumping, and games galore. That's gig speed Wi-Fi for every great night in. Can your internet do that? Come on, y'all. The coasters aren't just for decoration.
Now through March 7th, ask how to get a special offer of $200 back when you get gig speed internet. Or get started with Xfinity Internet for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Restrictions apply. New Connect 50 megabits per second internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and X-Fi gateway. Actual speeds vary.
First Tire and Auto loves supporting school and youth sports programs. First Tire and Auto loves their customers. First Tire and Auto wants you to love your vehicle all month long. Up to $75 off repairs and up to $50 in savings on tires. Love heading to the website firsttireandauto.com and claim your savings. Make your appointments today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. Love firsttireandauto.com.
We see all you do to get work done, whether it's keeping your office clean or redesigning your space for 3 or 300. Our business is to keep business going. Buy online and pick up in store, or get free next business day shipping at Office Depot, Office Max, and OfficeDepot.com.
All right, so 62-30 is our score. We're 15 seconds into the fourth quarter. The Dulles Lady Vikings, a magnificent season, but it's going to come to a close tonight against the very impressive Summer Creek Bulldogs as Annalyn Murphy draws a foul. Day Powell is frustrated about the call. Let's see how many Day has. That'll be her 4th, I believe. And I just noticed it, but Day doesn't have any points. Correction, it's Overton. Powell was upset, but Overton was called for the foul. Oh my goodness. I just got word from Fort Bend ISD Athletic Director, Dina Scott. Thank you for this information, but it's sad to hear Cy Creek has eliminated the Elkins Knights. So the only team left standing in Fort Bend ISD is the Clements Rangers. That's right, the Clements Rangers. They are into the 3rd round safely. So we know who we're covering next week. Inside to Ross, and she scores again. Wow. 21 points for Jorin Ross. She's been dominant. Day Powell into the forecourt. Wraparound pass to Diop. Puts it up. Ross standing her ground. The ball goes out of bounds. It'll still belong to Dulles. But what a defensive presence Ross is. Diop just couldn't find a clean look at the hoop. Inbounds pass. Tipped, and one of the Summer Creek girls falls down. She's wincing. She's going to be okay. That's Dieterville. She's wincing. I think she kind of went down on her shoulder off the hardwood and onto the concrete. And she tipped the inbounds pass. Somehow Threet ends up with the basketball. Backs up, trying to find a 3 inside the arc. Puts it up from 2-point land. No good. And it's a held ball, and the arrow favors Summer Creek. Duhan had her 2 hands on it. It's 64-38. 26-point lead. My goodness. Summer Creek is good. Left corner 3 on the way by Dieterville. Oh, when it rains, it pours. Threet bringing it up the near sideline. Anna Murphy right on top of her. Here goes Threet. She traveled, got away with it, put it up, no good. Rebound Duhan. Creek, it's a 3-on-none. And a layup by Dieterville. 69-38. It's a 31-point lead. Overton, top of the key, launches a 3, missed everything. Yeah, and they're not going to let her forget about it. So we've got a timeout, and we'll take it with them. It's VypeFortBend.com. 69-38 Summer Creek with 6:21 to go.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stavanaugh with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
Roger Smith back with you on VypeFortBend.com at the Merrill Center. There is Duhan to the hoop. Dipsy-do move. It falls away, but Summer Creek grabs the rebound. Annalyn Murphy, guarded by Overton, now makes a move to the top of the key, into the paint. Ball stolen away by Overton. Gets the ball to Thompson. It's a 3-on-2. Euro step. Thompson too hard off the glass. Duhan the rebound. Ahead to Annalyn Murphy. She's alone for another layup. 71-38. 8 points for Annalyn Murphy. Overton needing a pick from Powell to try and get out of the backcourt. Passes it to Day. Cross-court pass to Diop. Back to Overton, puts it up, draws contact, and she will go to the free throw line. Not that it really matters when you're talking about foul trouble in this situation, but Diop has 4. She has had to spend a lot of time on the bench, and that didn't hurt, or didn't help really when you think about what Jorin Ross can do in the post, down in the low post. It would have been good to have Diop out there for more minutes, but there's no way that Dulles was going to overcome Summer Creek tonight. Both free throws missed. Still 71-38. And here comes Summer Creek. There goes Duhan. Little scoop with the right hand, and it's no good, but Pierre grabs the rebound and backs out of there for the Bulldogs. Annalyn Murphy gets it into Duhan. Launches one from the top of the key. Long and no good, but the rebound grabbed by Summer Creek and no good by Dieterville. But guess who puts it up and draws a foul? It's Jorin Ross. She's just added to what she had. I think she had 13 the last time I updated you on her total. Now she's got 21. And she's about to shoot 2 free throws. We've got 5:03 to go. First one rolls off. It's what Al McGuire would have called a crya. And I liked a lot of things he said, but I didn't think that was one of his better ones. A crier? Ross taking her time. Second free throw is good. Powell inbounds it. Summer Creek still pressing. Nia Threet trying to dribble away from trouble. Pierre shadowing her. Now Nia gets it into the forecourt. Gets a pick from Powell. Now has to give the ball up. And into the game for Dulles, we've got Paris Jones and one of the Summer Creek players, Duhan. By the way, I'm kind of wondering why she's still in there. She went crashing into one of the tables. Yeah, buddy, better your table than mine. Powell trying to shoehorn it into Threet. Somehow she got it into her hands. There goes Nia and tries to pass off to Diop, but the ball goes out of bounds again. Summer Creek hands getting in the way. Oh, what a terrible tangled web their defense is. Tough to deal with. Powell looking, throws it in and gets it to Paris Jones. Paris Jones getting a taste of that Summer Creek defense, but a foul committed by the person who poked it away from her. Yeah, that's right, Janiah Murphy. So the Clements Rangers beat Cy Fair in thrilling fashion tonight, 52-50, and they are the only Fort Bend ISD team left standing. Paris Jones trying to get into the scorebook for Dulles. Her free throw is no good. Now Summer Creek has it into the forecourt again. Jada Woods. Now they're just moving the ball around. Now they get it into Duhan. Pump fake. Shoots, gets her own miss, puts it back up, no good. And she gets yet another rebound of her miss. Now there's a bounce pass and a quick turnaround by Murphy, and it goes out of bounds, but last touched by the Lady Vikings. Well, there won't be a traffic problem around the Merrill Center tonight, as a lot of people have seen enough and decided to take off. Duhan inside, gets up under the long outstretched arm of Day Powell. And another basket. Threet driving toward the hoop, and she's knocked down. I think they're going to call Janiyah Murphy for the foul. It is 74-38, and the competitive portion of this game ended several minutes ago. Going to miss Nia Threet and the fountain of hair. She and her great senior teammates have really elevated this Dulles program, and head coach Christina Jamerson is going to have a rebuilding project to do. Day Powell comes out. Don't know if that'll be the last time she does that for Dulles, but the fans giving her an ovation over on the far side. Threet's free throw off the front iron, no good. She made one of them though. 74-39. So we'll have Clements Rangers basketball. We know that next week. Just don't know where. Duhan with another, I'm sorry, I can't even speak anymore. Duhan with another basket. It's an and one. They may get 90 points if they get so many free throw opportunities. Taylor Gerard is going to come in. All right, so the game that the Clements Rangers boys are watching right now is Stratford against Maid Creek. So it's going to be one of those that they will face in the regional quarterfinal. The lead is now up to 77-39 after a successful free throw by Duhan and completing the three-point play. Just sending a little text to someone. I want to thank Dr. Reggie Thomas, DDS, for giving me information on Clements. She's the only person to give me really good news tonight. 77-39, and Dulles just trying to score again. There goes Kaylee Johnson, drives in and puts it off the glass for two. It's 77-41. 36-point lead for Summer Creek, as before they shoot will be past the 3-minute threshold. There's a move by Jada Woods. Throws it back to Torin Dieterville, and she rattles home yet another one. Taylor Gerard, they're still pressing for all they're worth, making it very hard for Dulles to get the ball inbounded. Peyton Overton to throw it in from the baseline. Gets it into Threet. Threet's looking at Pierre. Needs a pick. Throws the ball over the timeline to Thompson. Near the top of the key. Gives the ball to Overton. Overton, she's at the top of the key. Driving to her left. Now back to Threet. Threet going to shoot step back three. No, inside the arc. Puts it up from two-point land. And it's no good. And the rebound comes down to Sanaya Mercer. She's into the game now here in garbage time. Allison Reese has the basketball, and Nia Threet draws a charging foul. It will be Dulles ball as Pinckney re-enters the game and Taylor Gerard goes out. Whole lot of substituting going on, as the lead is 38 points for Summer Creek. Overton inbounds to Threet. Now over to Thompson. Now she's between the rings. Side-to-side dribble. Moves to her right. Gets a pick from Overton but can't get free. Thompson still dribbling into the free throw circle. Moves in, backs out. Summer Creek still playing very solid defense. Here goes Thompson. Gives it up to Gerard. She puts it up. Her shot is short. I think it was partially blocked by Sanaya Mercer. They get the ball to Michael White. She's into the forecourt. I think Summer Creek would like to win this game by 40 or more. And they have a player on the floor who wears number 32, and I'm afraid I don't know who number 32 is. She's not on the roster that I have. Michael White now has it. To the rack goes 32, no good. Rebound, knocked out of bounds, and it will still belong to Summer Creek. But the good news is we're under a minute and a half to go. We're going to say a quick goodbye after this one, but a great season, Dulles. You've made your school very proud. Michael White thought about the three, passed it up. Now an entry pass and a travel on the part of Courtney McIntyre. And Dulles will get it back with 1:21 left. Our score is 79-31. Joren Ross is evidently done for the evening with her 21 points. Peyton Overton out there has 13 for Dulles. And the Vikings into the forecourt, and another foul call. With the win, Summer Creek will improve to 34-2. And they will be in the round of 8, the Elite 8, as they will take on Pearland for the Region 3 6A championship and a berth in San Antonio at the Alamo Dome. The state tournament starts March 3rd, but Dulles won't play until Friday, March the 4th. Kaylee Johnson at the free throw line, made one. Shooting the next one, got them both. 79-43, 1:13 to go. Maybe both head coaches will just say don't commit any fouls. Michael White just dribbling the ball. Peyton Overton chases her to the right corner. Michael White still dribbling. Now she gets a pick. She's between the rings, not advancing toward the hoop, just dribbling. The clock is at 48. White throws a cross-court pass and gets it to Allison Reese. And she dribbles a little bit, backs up. Kaylee Johnson on her, now back to White. White inside the arc, puts it up, layup no good. Pinckney the rebound, gets it ahead to Kaylee Johnson. And the ball poked away in the backcourt, still trying to get it into the forecourt, and she finally does to Overton. Overton drives in, and there is Pinckney. Left-hander shoots a two, no good. Rebound McIntyre for Summer Creek. Quickly down the floor, here's two more. Allison Reese, 12 seconds to go. It'll mercifully be over. Summer Creek celebrating. Kaylee Johnson knocks her defender down. Ball loose, doesn't matter. Here comes the buzzer. And that will do it. Congratulations, Summer Creek. Very impressive win. Our final score, 81-43. 21 points for Joren Ross as her team improves to 34-2. And if I just said that twice, I apologize. 27-7 is the final record for the Dulles Lady Vikings. Peyton Overton with 13 points in the defeat. Thank you so much, Dulles seniors. You were magnificent in your time at the flagship. So for everybody on the VypeFortBend.com team, I'm Roger Smith saying thanks for listening. A one-sided win. Again, our final 81-43. Thank you, Les Clary, Merle Bertrand, Suna Venkat, Bob McKay, Patrick Kinnick, and also our Countdown to Tip-Off show guest, that being Chancellor Johnson of KPRC Local 2 Sports. Good night from Katie, and from now on, it is nothing but Clements Rangers basketball, and once they're done, we'll move on to baseball and softball. Good night, everybody, and God bless.